My name is Zach Klotz and my bond number is 6.
My name is Nathan Hill. My bond number is number 9.
My name is Ethan Hepner, bond number 2 of Wisconsin Zeta.
What made you want to join Phi Delta Theta?
You know, at first I didn't want to join a fraternity at all. I had a friend in class with me and he kept on bugging me to join it. I also had another friend who was on the edge as well, and we made a pact saying if we both join together, we'll join, and we did. And it was all about the guys. It was all about the guys in the chapter that I met, and they were the reason why I joined.
When I first joined Phi Delta Theta, I was looking at a few different fraternities, and I had met, guys from a few different fraternities, and it just seemed like Phi Delts were the most genuine, the most fun to be around. Seemed like it fit me the best.
I think it was the people for me. I had been approached by my friend Mike Fioretto, current roommate, and he was like, "Hey, I joined this fraternity." Kind of asked me, tell me about it, give me the throwdown about what it is. And after that, I went to my first colony meeting and info session with the on-campus recruiters. And after that, it was just the people that really helped, kind of cement me into the organization.
What hurdles did you have to overcome as a colony to become a chapter?
So we colonized here in the fall of 2017. And it took us about 2 years to become a chapter. We became a chapter in May of 2019. I think the biggest challenge overall was just getting up to the numbers that we needed. We definitely had the drive. We had great members at the beginning, but we just need to meet that number standard that our headquarters puts out. And it took some time, but we got there, and now we're always growing.
We had a lot of things that we had to do in order to meet chapter status. One of the main things we had was we had to get to 30 members, and that was, a mandate for being recognized as a chapter, and that was a challenge for us to do because we had to find a lot of people being a small chapter here on campus, which isn't always the easiest.
I think the biggest thing for us was recruitment. It was a difficult situation to spin Phi Delt as a new chapter, or at that point a colony as a new fraternity on campus, to really get that buy-in and get the sell to outside members about why they should join Phi Delt. So I think recruitment was the biggest hurdle.
How has being in Phi Delta Theta changed you?
I think one way that Phi Delta Theta changed me was having a support system. When growing up, I didn't really have a support system that many other people may have. So the brotherhood, it may just be, for some people, this word that's thrown out there, but it's a real thing, at least with our chapter, and we support one another, and I think that was one of the biggest things that I enjoyed from it and grew from it, is understanding how to work with people. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a hard one. I feel like being in Phi Delt has changed me in a number of ways, but the biggest way is just through the people I've met and what I've learned from them. I've met some really good people. I've met, people who are really good at what they do in different things. We have a lot of, diversity in the organization as far as what people's interests are. It's allowed me to be exposed to a lot of new things and a lot of new experiences and opportunities that I don't think I would have ever had or even known about if I hadn't joined the fraternity.
I credit Phi Delt with all my successes at campus here at UW-Whitewater. I had joined Phi Delt as a first semester freshman, didn't really do much that first year. Through Phi Delt, I learned about Whitewater student government. After learning about Whitewater student government, helped develop my skills, applied to be a resident assistant, went through those paces, ran for the vice president of the Interfraternity Council. After that, stepped up more in Whitewater student government, and then eventually ran for IFC president. And I credit Phi Delt to all my successes on campus.
What advice would you give to other Phi Delta Theta colonies trying to become a chapter? What should they look out for and be prepared for?
I would say don't get in a rut. You may still have, the first initial people who are really eager to join, but it might take some time. So you don't want to become complacent. You still want to make sure that the people you have currently are retained. Keep people engaged, and always keep on being creative and finding new ways to go out and find people in order to get up to the numbers that you need to become an actual chapter.
If you're a colony right now looking to become a chapter, the biggest thing I can say is make sure your ducks are in a row at every possible turn. Make sure you have all your information put together and ready to pull out at a moment's notice. And also make sure that you are just marketing yourselves well. Everything that you do as a chapter is an opportunity for marketing and for getting new people. So, you know, focus on creating a good base organization, and the people will come.
Don't give up. I know sometimes it'll be very frustrating. You'll have a lot of headaches. You'll really kind of question yourself about why you're doing this, but don't give up. When you finally submit your petition to become a chapter and you receive that email from GHQ that it's been accepted and you are going to be the next chapter of Phi Delta Theta, it's a feeling that I can't really describe to you. I was laying in bed as an RA when I read that and just jumped out of bed in excitement, immediately texting my fraternity brothers about, hey, we did it, let's go.